Yeah,
This
there
is
we go.
also,
Fine music. This is Fine Music episode 595 with our wonderful special guest, Marvinlouis Dorsey, who always has something interesting to say. Go ahead, sir.
thank you. So today I'm going to introduce, maybe not introduce, but share a song by a group called The Faces. The song is called Flying. One of the cool things about the group The Faces at one time, it was called The Small Faces. And instead of having Rod Stewart, lead singer, it had Steve Marriott. And what really amazed me about the Faces was how deep it was with their musicians and vocal prowess that they had. They do have a one album out. I don't know the name of it, but I believe it's a live album that has a rendition of "I'm Amazed," a Beatles song. "I'm Amazed," that is just pretty good. And then like the song "Flying" is even more excellent. But what after doing some more looking at the members of the band and things, Rod Stewart has a great um, rendition of "Gasoline Alley." He sings it a cappella, and I believe it's in his hometown where he grew up at. And I mean that's one of the most one of, I guess, one of the better songs I think I could recommend someone listening to for just the vocals of a lyricist, you know. The small faces were just as good as the faces, but they just had a different kind of sound to it because I believe it was still Steve Marriott had that more edgy kind of gritty little voice to himself, I think. You guys
Oh
agree
shit.
with that?
Oh, yeah.
But compared to his voice to Rod Stewart's voice, there's such a cool little contrast there. If anyone wants to look up it's called Gasoline Alley. It's a live version a cappella by Rod Stewart, and it's a great expression of a person's vocal um, talent, I think. But like, I don't have a lot to share with you guys, so that's it.
They
Well,
also
yeah,
had
we
an
could.
album called Ogden's Nut Gone Flake.
Oh, yeah, that's a studio album.
Yeah, it's a studio album.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think did they do Ichiku Park?
They
Yeah,
did.
Yeah.
that was early
That was
faces.
one of the first songs with a phase shifter in it, I think.
Yeah.
There's
When the
such
sound goes from
history.
left to right.
I
The
think there's a
unique
lot of
thing is the faces recorded together with Rod Stewart as the faces, but they were also Rod Stewart's backing band on his
right.
first three solo albums.
Really.
Yes. Yes.
Did you guys ever see Rod Stewart in concert?
I did. I saw the faces
Wow.
with Rod Stewart.
I saw him at Anaheim Stadium and he spent some time kicking soccer balls into the stands. It was pretty
Uh,
cool.
Frederick, how was the show?
oh, it was great. They took a beating from the critics on their Faces albums because some people considered them sloppy, but I thought it was energetic rock music. It was great stuff. The
Yeah.
albums I thought a- after Rod Stewart joined were just as good as the Steve Marriott albums. They were different,
Yeah,
but
I agree with
just
you.
as good.
The first time I heard this song, I was driving. I used to work down the valley, and once I got down the hill, I would pick up on this radio station out of Cal State Northridge, and
The
they would play,
sound.
yeah, they would play music I would have never have heard of the Faces if I wasn't on that station because
Yeah.
that's not something that normally played, you know?
That station still plays a wide variety of music, and they're the most like the old FM radio stations back in the 60s, 70s,
Yeah.
They're a lot like that.
It's funny. I don't
It's a good
remember the
station.
last time I listened to the radio.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I do. It was this
You know,
morning.
You know what?
it's been a while. Yeah, but thanks,
We're all
guys.
on algorithms now. Yeah. Oh, very cool to remind people about the faces and the small faces. Well, the only thing I can contribute is I know they're in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, so thank goodness for that. They got inducted in 2012.
Wow.
So at least there's some justice in the world.
When did
Thank-
Humble Pie come in? Did Humble Pie come way before Small Faces?
No.
Oh no, it's the other way
after.
around.
So it was
Yeah,
okay.
he left the Small Faces
Marriott
to
left
form Humble Pie.
and formed
Yeah.
that group.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. So I was about 69.
Wasn't
Yeah,
Peter
because
Frampton
he found this young guitarist named Peter
Peter
Frampton.
Frampton was
Nobody
in
ever heard
Humble
of.
Pie
Yeah.
too, wasn't he?
Yeah, he
else?
was in the group The Herd.
And
Oh,
he
yeah,
was
Peter
also in
Frampton.
Spooky
I was
Tooth,
gonna
I
say.
think.
Right.
I like how they begin 30 Days in the Hole.
Yeah.
Oh, great song.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like how
It's
they
the best
start
imitation of the faces I've ever heard.
that
Yeah.
Really.
Well, I wish I knew now what I knew when I was younger, something like that. That's
Yeah. Ooh la
one of those
la.
songs too. Ooh la la, that's it. Yep.
I wish.
That's a good song.
Yeah, ooh la la. I couldn't remember the title of the song. You got it. That's it.
Mhm.
Ooh la la.
Thank you, Marvin, for this wonderful trip back in time. Forward, horses.